And so basically, um, these are the same people, Arabic, Muslim, Pakistani, that they sleep with their cousins. They push out kids, and the children end up mentally disabled. We're not talking about just mentally. We're talking about physically, like they can't move their hands. They look like a broken up pretzel, like a snake, like. And I remember Hadaya would tell me, well, we show them a lot of love, they live a good life. That's not the point, okay? The world is a mean and nasty place, and it'll beat you to your knees if you allow it. These people who are so far gone, they can't think, they can't eat, they're drooling like from their mouth, okay? They're like this, rolling their eyes, like they're because they're so gone. You tell me, you tell me what what a conscience. Okay, I inherit hoodoo. That's a black magic family curse, okay? That was my inheritance my mother and my father left for me because they didn't solve their problems. You know how much shit I went through in this lifetime? I almost died. It was so bad, I almost didn't make it to 25. You understand? You understand? And this girl is taking it as a joke, okay? This is why I'm doing these videos. So she will be slammed later on. So she'll wake up. She will change. She's using religion, her family and her are using religion as a front and creating darkness. You and your family are a bunch of karmics that don't want to change, that don't want to change their ways. Okay, how can you tell me? It's like seeing a, a person who's disabled, and then you put them in the jungle with a bunch of bears and tigers and lions. That's the world we live in, and then you tell them to survive. How the fuck they gonna survive? What if they had hopes and dreams? What if they had a mission to do? What if they were supposed to uplift people, but because you were selfish, egotistic, you chose to sleep with your cousins, family members, and then you condemn this child, this person, to suffer a life worse than death, and you justify it? hmm How can you justify it when you can walk, when you can talk, when you have the ability to run, eat, sleep, go to school, do the things you want to do? They don't. They don't have that same opportunity like you do. And you're going to keep defending this your religion? You're going to keep defending it when it's wrong? When it's backwards? Your religion say, "Oh, you can't marry outside the family," but they don't talk about the fact that you guys are having sex with each other, and that's wrong, and you're creating abominations, and you're allowing that kid or that person, that individual, that soul that is beautiful where they came from, to come to a lower dimension to suffer a fate worse than death. They're taking on your karma, your burdens. You're putting your burdens on that poor person because you wanted to be dark. Because you didn't want to marry outside of the family. Instead, you wanted to marry your cousins, and then now you brought a kid to suffer because you didn't want to change, because you were stubborn, because you were ignorant, and you call this okay. In what sense this is okay?